The athletes you are about to see on Phenomenal Elite Wrestling are highly trained professionals who have spent years mastering their craft. Every maneuver, stunt, and performance is executed under strict supervision and with safety precautions in place. We urge all viewers, especially younger audiences, to never attempt to replicate or perform any of the moves seen on this program at home, school, or anywhere else. Stay safe, enjoy the show, and remember, leave the wrestling to the pros.
Good afternoon, Lexington. How's everybody getting on? A very warm, happy New Year to everybody. It's 2025 now. How'd everyone get on over Christmas? You had a good one? Yeah. Nice to see some lovely special guests over there. Nice to see you guys. Brilliant. How's everyone getting on up there? Happy? Yeah. It's not snowing yet, as far as I know. No, so we'll try and keep it as warm as possible in here as we can. So this is P.E.W Full Circle. How's everyone getting on? Good? Yeah. You little neat team today. Let's bring out our commentary team for the afternoon. Introducing first, Dave Bradshaw. And his commentary partner today, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Zach Legmans.
All right, who's ready? I want the full one. Come on, I'll go around this one. What's that?
Two wonderful referees here for you this afternoon, but the referee for this opening contest. Let's bring him out. We need a bit of a drum roll, ladies and gentlemen. The referee, Danny Barnes! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Danny Mark's going to be calling it right down the middle here for you today here in Ettington. An absolute pleasure for us all to be here. We hope you have an amazing time and enjoy the show. And match number 1 is a singles bout scheduled for what fall? Introducing first.
It is a new year here in phenomenal elite wrestling on a night when Jason Joshua faces his toughest challenge yet towards his world championship at Full Circle. Dave Bradshaw here along with Zach Wickmas, and Zach, what a night of action we have coming up.
The card is absolutely stacked today, Dave, and I for one cannot wait.
Show stealer, crowd pleaser, main feature, number 1, the Playboy Prince of professional wrestling, and your girlfriend's favorite wrestler. This is Lance Rivera.
I can't say this is precisely the way I would have liked to start my 2025. Lance Rivera going to open things up, of course, the longest reigning world champion in PEW history, but Zach, it has been several months since he has been at the top of the mountain. The goal this year has to be to get back there.
Well, you know that the Playboy Prince, you can say many things about him, but he has a very, very high opinion of himself, and he wants nothing more than to get back to the top of the PEW mountain.
PEW always a praise for new talent, and another debut to start us out here at the beginning of Full Circle. 21-year-old, been wrestling for just 2 years, but considered one of the hottest prospects in the country.
Has recently returned from Thailand, having competed in the Mr. International competition. He had the best-selling wrestling calendar of 2024. He's back here in Ettington for 2025. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. England, Nathan Angel.
Now, Nathan Angel, he oozes confidence here. This is going to be an incredible bout between two very, very confident wrestlers. Nathan Angel, of course, as you said, Dave, making his debut. He wants to make a name for himself at Phenomenal Elite Wrestling tonight.
Yeah, and Angel, I'm sure, would like nothing more than to defeat the man who has been, by some arguments, the most successful wrestler in PEW history in Lance Rivera. It's 419 days that the self-proclaimed Playboy Prince was the PEW World Champion. Last month, well, just 2 weeks ago, last year, technically.
Well, yes.
Rivera with a victory over Harrison Bennett. A present for everyone, a controversial one where we used the referee as a human shield for using that lady killer, the super kick, to score. I think we can agree was a tainted victory. Look at him here, the arrogance.
Well, that's the thing about Lance Rivera. You can say whatever you want about him, but a win over him is an incredible start to a wrestling career in Phenomenal Elite Wrestling. That is exactly what Nathan Angel needs to do here.
Yeah, Rivera doesn't seem especially concerned about the prospect of that, though, and I wonder whether Rivera is maybe just underestimating this youngster a little bit. We're gonna finally lock up here. You can see the physique of Nathan Angel. He's not short on power, as Rivera just found out to his cost.
Okay, so Nathan Angel knows he may have the power game down here, but we can't underestimate Lance Rivera. There's a reason he was Phenomenal Elite Wrestling Champion for so long.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's the man who said the most successful male wrestler in PEW history by some measures, but at the moment kind of living off past glories. He's a little bit like the Manchester United of PEW.
You make a very good point, Dave, but that's just going to fuel Lance Rivera. He knows he needs to get to the top of the mountain, and a win over Nathan Angel will take him up there.
Rivera looking to seize control here. Rivera is the more experienced of the two. As I was saying, Angel only competing for just a couple of years. He's trained over in All-Star Wrestling South by Joel Redmond, one of the great veterans of British wrestling.
But at 21 years old, for the man to be such a hot prospect as he is. And this is the reason why.
Well, we heard it as well from the ring announcer Mike Angus that Angel is the reigning Mr. England. Won that championship last summer, and he's just got back from Thailand where he represented England in the Mr. International competition in December.
At 21 years old, it's such a young age. He's got time is on his side.
I wonder whether Rivera is a little bit jealous of some of those accolades. A man who likes to call himself your girlfriend's favourite wrestler. Well, I'd imagine there's some girlfriends who are pretty impressed by what they're seeing from Nathan Angel. Rivera, as always, impressed with himself.
I think Rivera needs to keep his eye on the prize here, though. Nathan Angel is not someone to be taken lightly.
Rivera does seem to have that, well, he always had a swagger in his step, but especially so after that victory over Harrison Bennett a couple of weeks back. However tainted it might have been. He took his eye off Nathan Angel there, and the drop kick from Angel. Rivera was taken off his feet. Now Rivera will send Angel to the ropes. A shoulder block from Angel. Rivera goes down, and still he goes. Another takedown. Angel picking up the pace here. Rivera struggling to keep up. A counter of the hip toss, and Rivera goes down.
And another drop kick from Nathan Angel. See, this is why Lance Rivera needs to keep his eyes on his opponent.
Angel getting fired up there. The PEW fans in Ettington enjoying the New Year celebrations and enjoying a new talent in Nathan Angel. It's a crossbody springboarding off the second turnbuckle, and it earns him a 2 count.
Nathan Angel wants to finish this.
Angel now looking for that Death Valley driver. He likes to finish opponents with that. Rivera apparently knew that was coming and has quickly escaped to safer ground.
Lance Rivera taking his time. He's gone out of the ring. He needs to catch his breath, recompose. I think Nathan Angel's taking him off guard here, to be honest, Dave.
We did say at the start there was a danger of a little bit of complacency on the part of Rivera. You might call this a little bit of cowardice, depending on your point of view. Here comes Angel. And this time Rivera was the one who took his eye off Angel. Great athleticism from the youngster. Angel is trying to roll Rivera back into the ring. He knows that's where he's got to be to win this match properly. Angel wants a pinfall or a submission over Lance Rivera. That would make headlines all across the country to start this new year. And at the moment, Zach, you've got to say he's on course.
He seems to be taking his time. He knows he's got Lance Rivera exactly where he wants him right now.
Reversal the Irish whip though from Rivera. Angel's got his feet on the shoulders. Rivera!
Oh, hung up on the ropes there. Is Nathan Angel.
Yeah, Rivera knew exactly what he was doing. Shot as Rivera plays dirty just like he does whenever he's got his back against the wall. Lance Rivera will bend the rules any which way.
See whether you agree with Lance Rivera's actions or not, whether you agree with his tactics. This is how he kept the Phenomenal Elite Wrestling World Championship for over 400 days.
Rivera, as we've seen time and again, will tell you that the end justifies the means. And he will win by any means necessary.
Now Lance Rivera taking his time, corner to corner, hitting Nathan Angel with those chops that are echoing throughout the building. Reversal by Nathan Angel.
Angel able to turn the tables there, get a chop of his own, and another one. Rivera trying to escape from Angel, but Angel is pursuing him to every corner of the ring here.
Oh, the tables really seem to have been turned against the Playboy Prince now.
Angel, it's going to be in all four corners. Rivera doesn't have an answer to this at the moment. Angel's got him up again, I think, looking for the Death Valley driver. Rivera with a rake of the eyes.
Rake in the eyes of Lance Rivera, and a massive boot to the head of Nathan Angel.
Rivera looks like he's lost his cool a bit here. Ripping, tearing at the face of Angel. Going to make sure he doesn't win the Mr. England title this year once Rivera's finished with him.
Lance Rivera needs to watch himself putting his hands on referee Danny Marks.
Rivera's a bully. He's a nasty bully.
But he knows how to get the job done at the end of the day, Dave. He knows he's got till 5.
Unfortunately, he's a bully who has the physical capability to back it up. Nathan Angel finding that out the hard way at the moment. Angel still with plenty of fight in him. He can get those body shots in as he gets to his feet here. Now going to send Rivera to the ropes. Rivera will reverse the whip. Angel was smart, held onto the top rope, kicked Rivera in the face.
Going for a suplex here.
Angel has him up. Great power from Nathan Angel. We've got a balance. The blood rushing to the head of Lance Rivera. And finally, what was that, 10 seconds or more in the air before Angel dropped him.
The rush that would have gone.
Angel looking for it. And the left shoulder came up. Would have been a big upset to start 2025.
Nathan Angel looking to get some encouragement from the crowd here at Phenomenal Elite Wrestling. He's making a great show for himself here. Reverses the whip. And another massive dropkick from Lance Rivera on Nathan Angel.
Yeah, you might not like it, but that was picture perfect from Rivera, that dropkick. Cocky little wink towards someone in the crowd there. Lance Rivera back on top.
Both of these men feed from the crowd in very different ways. Lance Rivera has got the hair of Nathan Angel.
Angel having to just absorb the impact of that big overhand chop from Rivera.
Taking his time here. Snapmare.
Rivera going to try and wear Angel down. That's the thing. It's a smart thing to do, I think, on the part of Rivera. You've got adrenaline flowing through your veins. It's your PEW debut. You can somehow, on Rivera's part, take Angel out of this, try and slow him down, silence the crowd. That might be the key to victory, but the plan isn't working at the moment.
Nathan Angel still got that fight in him. A massive shot to the head.
Rivera didn't take kindly to that. He saw that look, utter disdain on the face of Rivera. Now, again, the arrogance. Rivera raising his arms aloft as if he's already won it. He might pay the price here.
Buckshot lariat from Nathan Angel.
Second clothesline. Swing and a miss from Rivera. Drop kick from Angel. Backs Rivera into the corner.
This is where you do not want to be with Nathan Angel.
Big avalanche. Angel building momentum here. Snap power slam from Angel. Is this enough for the upset? It nearly was.
Just a 2 count, and you can see the shock on Nathan Angel's face. He wants nothing more than to start his PEW journey off with a massive win against a former Phenomenal Elite Wrestling World Champion.
Now, win or lose here, I think you've got to say Nathan Angel has been incredibly impressive. Be even more impressive if he can finally hit that Death Valley driver. Once more as Rivera in that fireman's carry position.
Sleeper hold from Lance Rivera.
Yeah, Rivera has had an answer to the setup for that move every time. Angel has tried it. Now Angel might be fading. Rivera's got that locked in. I mean, that arm is completely limp. The referee's going to try it a second time. If the arm goes down 3 times, Rivera will be declared the winner. This is it.
This is it.
Now or never for Nathan Angel, and Angel still got something left.
Nathan Angel, the resilience of a true champion here.
Angel somehow had enough power left to back Rivera into the corner, forced him to release his grip, but Rivera's back on him already.
He's got that sleeper hold locked in again. But Nathan Angel backs him into the corner again.
The lower back of Rivera went hard into the turnbuckle that time. What a knee, what a knee. A German suplex with the bridge from Rivera. Angel kicks out.
Angel, how? What does Lance Rivera have to do to put Nathan Angel away?
You can see Rivera just lounged across that bottom rope, trying to hide his displeasure here. And this is maybe what he's going to use to put him away. Aiming for the lady killer. Lance Rivera. Try for it, Angel saw it coming. Spins Rivera around. What a shot from Angel. Now we'll try once more. Again on the shoulders. Again though, hasn't been able to hold him in position. That may be what the difference has been here. Because if Angel had hit that Death Valley driver on any of those attempts, Zach, you've got to think that Angel would have won now.
You're absolutely right. And Lance Rivera, he made... Oh, lady killer!
The lady killer by Rivera from nowhere. And Lance Rivera wins. Rivera took advantage of the fact that Nathan Angel was in discussion there with the referee. A little bit of a rookie error maybe that Rivera was able to exploit. And Lance Rivera starts off 2025, annoyingly enough, with a victory.
But we cannot take anything away from Nathan Angel there. That was an incredible showing from our first 2025 Phenomenal Elite Wrestling debut.
Great stuff from Nathan Angel, and he'll have learned a lot, I'm sure, from the manner in which he lost this.
He's giving you the eyes there, Dave.
Rivera.
No love lost between you two, of course.
He is plenty pleased with himself, Rivera, but that's pretty much a permanent state of being if you're Lance Rivera. So, congratulations, I suppose, to Lance Rivera, who is victorious here at Full Circle. And as Rivera gets out of here and Nathan Angel looks on, we are going to turn our attention to what is coming next here this evening at Full Circle. As we're throwing things in the air here, we know that our women's champion Harley Hudson has issued an open challenge here tonight at Full Circle. We will see if anyone is going to answer that challenge in just a few moments' time. But Zach, what a champion Hudson has been.
Absolutely incredible champion. She's held the championship for a good few months. She's had many defenses, including Harley Harris last year, which was an incredible match in my view.
Ladies and gentlemen, the opening match of the year here at PEW. Lance Rivera picking up a big win, but please do put your hands and make some noise for Mr. England himself, Nathan Angel.
Nathan Angel getting the support of the crowd on his way out here. Great debut for that young man.
The crowd clearly want to see Nathan Angel back in a Phenomenal Elite Wrestling ring, and to be honest, so do I.
All right, well here we go. Open challenge time for the women's title.
Hopefully we'll see Nathan back here in PEW in the very near future. Yes, what an opening bounce to start off 2025. Once again, a big shout out to our commentary team over there. You're doing a great job, guys. And our referee there was Danny Marks, and joining us now, referee Stephen Deeds for the next matchup, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, we're going to have ourselves the PEW Women's Championship Open Challenge.
Godzilla herself, the PEW Women's Champion, 9 stone of Scouse Girl power, on her way to the ring.
incredibly popular with the Phenomenal Elite Wrestling fans. She always seems to get a good reception.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of Liverpool, she is 9 stone of Scouse Girl Power, your current reigning and defending P.E.W Women's Champion. Make some noise for Harley Hudson!
Harley Hudson, though, may have made a run for her own back here by agreeing to this open challenge, because it goes without saying, with an open challenge, you can't prepare for your opponent. You don't know who you're going to face. It could be anyone from an increasingly competitive women's division here in PEW. We're going to hear from the champion first, I think.
Hiya! I haven't seen you since last year. So I have got an open challenge today. Has anyone got any New Year's resolutions? What are we thinking? Any goals for the year? Nothing? Oh? Well, my goal is to be the same old Harley Hudson and keep this belt for 2025. But I'll have to get through this first. So if there's any woman in the back there, come and have a go if you think you're hard enough.
A moment of truth. Everyone's going to answer the challenge. There's some music playing here.
It's not music I recognise.
And her opponent.
That's Joseph Connors.
It's funny, I was just thinking backstage, I haven't seen any of you since last year either, and that makes me very, very happy. The disappointing fact is, Harley, is that I've got to look at this woman's ugly mug, this idiot's face, and you talk about being the same old Harley Hudson. You like Harley Hudson, right? Do you people like Harley Hudson? Well, I don't. And no, you know what's boring? You know what's boring? Your sad, pathetic, dishwashing, Tesco pushing, ugly, pathetic little life. That's what's boring. Now I know you would stand up and tell me this, but that's going to be the most exercise you do in 2025. But the good news is Christmas has come early for you once again, because tonight, Harley Hudson, I am going to become the next Phenomenal Elite Wrestling Men's Champion.
So why is he out here now?
So don't you worry.
I'm sure he'll tell us, Dave, I'm sure.
I've got somebody back saying, would you please shut up? You can name this. I do not speak idiot, okay? But I tell you someone who's got a happy new year coming, someone who's going to take 2025 by storm. You've got your open challenge. Shut up, you bacon-eating idiots. Right. Let me introduce my star student, the number one, the only, the next, the first PEW Women's Champion 2025. Play the music now.
One of Connors' students.
Now, there is a student that I'm aware of, but
Ladies and gentlemen, scumbags, boys and girls, peasants and idiots, it is my honour, it is my privilege to introduce none other than Freya Rose!
Freya Rose.
now Freya Rose has had an incredible rookie year.
Right here. One more time. The
Freya Rose, as Joseph Connors said, is one of his star students, and clearly she is not very well received here today.
The next P.E.W Women's Champion, Miss Freya Rose!
We get the point, Joseph. Thank you.
Now, this is the thing with Freya Rose. She knows she's being trained by one of the greatest professional wrestlers in the UK today. And you can see that the confidence that Joseph Connors has 100% rubbed off on Freya.
I haven't seen Freya Rose in person, but I have heard people talking about her potential over the past year. We know that she's, well, as we've already learned tonight, a student of Joseph Connors, also with Jack Sellstrom, by the way. Background in dance, and so very athletic prior to her pro wrestling training. I'm sure that Connors and Sellstrom have taught her a lot of the tricks of the trade, some of which may be slightly questionable in terms of their legality, but we'll find out.
Yeah, this is the thing about Freya Rose. She has got a history in dance, like you said, Dave, and you can see that. You will see that later on in this match. She is an incredibly gifted athlete, but we need to remember who she's facing off against, and that is the Phenomenal Elite Wrestling Women's Champion, Harley Hudson.
Yeah, well, we'll only get the chance to see what she can do with Harley Hudson. It gives her an opening to do so. It is Rose who gets the first takedown here.
So this match being refereed by the perfectly cromulent referee, Steve Dean.
Hudson, I don't think will have wrestled against Rose before. Certainly not in any kind of high-profile match like this with the PEW Women's Championship on the line. And it goes to the point we were making before Rose and Connors came out here, that Hudson had no idea it was going to be Freya Rose, whereas presumably Connors and Rose have been plotting this throughout Christmas, so they've had plenty of time to study tape, plenty of time to prepare for Hudson.
Absolutely there, Dave. And this is the thing, Hudson couldn't, and she pushed her off.
Knock her down, take her down. Here we go.
What a block there from Rose. It's a cartwheel.
There. That is the fine athlete that Freya Rose takes advantage.
Yeah, shoulder block from Hudson. Hudson is going to make sure that Freya Rose learns the hard way what it's like to be here. Yeah, there's that dance background. Rose able to hit the splits there without hurting herself. Hudson, big push-ups all day. Hudson goes to the ropes. Rose missed, but Hudson doesn't. The leg drop across the throat and the 2 count for Hudson.
Connors is taking advantage of his coaching expertise here.
Connors has kind of put a lot on the line for himself here, being the hype man for Freya Rose, calling her his #1 student. If Hudson were to make short work of Freya Rose, that doesn't reflect very well on Connors, does it?
You're absolutely right, but that's the thing. We don't know a lot about Freya Rose in Phenomenal Elite Wrestling. We know a lot about Harley Hudson, but both are incredibly gifted athletes.
Here comes Hudson with the right hands. Rose was trying to take advantage of what was a blatant distraction from Connors. Hudson wasn't born yesterday, but even so, Connors eventually able to have his influence. A spinning kick from Rose. To go for the pin here as well, hooks that outside leg and gets a 2 count. Well, we weren't necessarily expecting a second debut tonight so quickly after what we saw a few minutes ago. Nathan Angel putting in a fine performance against Lance Rivera. Rose has a chance here to win championship gold and her first night in the company.
And what a feather in the cap of Freya Rose it'd be. But here's the thing, Harley Hudson, as you said, Dave, very rightly, she had no time to prepare. She had no idea who she was going to face today. But she has got 2 people, essentially, that she's having to face off against here, because Joseph Connors has been an incredible factor.
Yeah, Hudson's kind of got to have eyes in the back of her head. With Connors on the outside.
The athleticism of Freya Rose.
Putting on a show here is Freya Rose. Rose will try and just wear down the champion. You can see, I think, some elements of Joseph Connors in the in-ring style of Freya Rose. There's a real mean streak here to Rose.
Absolutely, she knows how to cut her opponent down. And at just 20 years old, the future is bright for Freya Rose.
The very near future could be bright. Imagine if Freya Rose were to win the title and then Joseph Connors could become the men's world champion by the end of the night as well.
Harley Hudson still has the answers for Freya Rose's offense.
Firing back again there. Another elbow.
Forearms.
Now Rose into the corner. Hudson takes a run up here. Strikes Rose again. Sweeps the leg.
What's she going for here?
Hudson! That hip strike right into the face of Rose. She'll go for it a second time and she'll nail it.
Signalling for one more time. Joseph Connors.
What's he doing?
Up on the hip.
A third time is a charm for Harley Hudson.
Freya Rose looks dazed.
A hat trick of hip strikes and then the spine buster from Hudson. The side press from the champion. And a not particularly convincing right shoulder up from Rose, who only just escaped that pin attempt.
Well, she got STO!
Rose, hang on. The pin here from Freya Rose and a kick out. Yeah, Rose was able to plant Hudson on her face. A little bit of Connors' influence. We've seen Connors hit moves like that in the past. Now Rose, the instruction of Connors as the women's champion on her shoulders. Hudson with the elbows to free herself. Rose sent to the clothesline from Hudson.
Massive clothesline there.
Try again, and it's a kick out once more from Freya Rose.
That's the champion now. Come on.
Hudson firing up though, getting the crowd on side, feeding off the energy here in Ettington. Hudson's going to end it.
Go for the kick. Go for the kick.
You can hear Connors just coaching from ringside, frantically doing so in fact. Hudson.
The sunset flip.
Oh, wait.
Freya Rose has got the ropes.
He's got the ropes. Connors holding on. No, come on. That can't be right. That can't be right.
New champion.
That's ridiculous.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new PEW Women's Champion, Freya Rose.
What did you call the referee? Is that perfectly cromulent? I'm not sure that was a cromulent decision at all. It was a blatant cheating there from Connors and from Rose.
And new PEW Women's Champion.
I feel like Connors is trying to audition to be the ring announcer here. Well, we're going to move on. We've got another kind of a grudge match coming up now. Edgar Adams and Tyler Adams. A feud that has been brewing since November when Tyler Adams made his return to PEW.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm taken aback by what we just saw there. In her first match, Freya Rose just won the PEW Women's Championship.
Unbelievable, but there you have it. Anything can happen here at Phenomenal Elite Wrestling. And the Women's Championship changes hands right here at Full Circle. Goodness me. So for a moment then. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to our next matchup. It is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
I think we got one for this one.
Here comes the Speed Demon.
And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Speed Demon, Edgar Adams.
Is that one thing we don't really know? It's been going back, as I said, several weeks now, all the way back to November. Why did Tyler Adams attack Edgar Adams back at This Is It in Kyneton?
This is the thing, we do not know why Tyler Adams, I mean, it was his first appearance back in a long time, and he came back, attacked Edgar Adams, and then of course they were on opposite sides in the 8-man tag match 2 weeks ago, and Tyler Adams actually pinned Edgar Adams. Edgar needs this win for himself.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent.
Maybe Tyler Adams has decided not to show up. Edgar Adams is so angry, I wouldn't blame him.
I would not either, to come face to face, one-on-one with the Speed Demon after you've taken him out like he did last month.
Well, here he is.
Not liked at all is Tyler Adams.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent. This is the original Ring Rat, Tyler Adams.
The original what?
Ring Rat, I believe Mike just said there.
Tyler Adams has been behaving like a rat.
What a hot start there. Tyler Adams throwing his jacket at Edgar.
Look at this from Tyler Adams. Adams is behaving awfully towards Edgar Adams for reasons that we still don't fully understand. And this match has got underway pretty ferociously on the part of Tyler Adams. He tries the elbow. Edgar Adams over the Speed Demon, building up pace here, and a leaping clothesline takes down Tyler.
You cannot match the speed of Edgar Adams. There is a reason he calls himself the Speed Demon.
This could be over quickly with Tyler Adams realising it rolling to the outside because Edgar Adams caught him flush there. They're no relation to each other, by the way.
No, of course.
Edgar Adams trying to go through the ropes and does so, diving low between the middle and bottom rope to take out Tyler.
Incredibly popular is Edgar Adams.
He's so exciting to watch. The Link and You Miss It stuff from Edgar Adams. Quickly throwing Tyler back into the ring. Tyler Adams boot to the side of the face. Uses his torso to knock Edgar Adams down to that hard wooden floor.
You see a massive difference in styles between these two here. Edgar Adams is flash, bang, straight out of the gate, where Tyler Adams, he wants to get this wrapped up in a neat little package and have it finished for his bragging rights.
Yeah, well, I think Tyler Adams, to your point there, Zach, he knows the explosive offense that Edgar Adams can offer. In fact, we've seen a couple of flashes of it already. If you're Tyler, you're thinking, finish this quickly, and that might do it. Using Edgar Adams' own back as a launch pad for the senton and getting himself too. We've seen before, and we saw it when Tyler Adams was part of PEW previously, a couple of years back, that Tyler Adams has a real mean streak to him.
Absolutely, he has Edgar Adams wrapped up here, but
couldn't get up to his feet. I think to increase the pressure of that abdominal stretch, wasn't able to do it, but Tyler Adams grabbing the hair, pulling Edgar down.
This is the aggressiveness you were talking about there, Dave.
It's rule breaking. Can't pull the hair.
You can't pull the hair, but is the match still going there? He knows what he can get away with. Say what you want about Tyler Adams, he's a clever man.
Edgar Adams here being choked out by Tyler, and referee Steve Dean's got a job on his hands here, and no disrespect to our official, but it hasn't been his best of night so far after that controversial ending to the PEW women's title match a few moments ago.
You're absolutely right.
Up with a clothesline, and again ran right into the knee though, and that is how you've got to counter the speed of Edgar Adams. Tyler trying to force those shoulders down into the canvas, and he does so for 2 but not for 3.
Tyler Adams not here to mess around with spiders, that's for sure. He knows what he needs to keep Edgar grounded.
Yeah, he's trying to just stretch out the body here of Edgar Adams. You can see everything Tyler Adams does seems designed to slow down the pace a little bit. He knows the faster this match is being contested, the more it suits Edgar Adams. Edgar with a fast German suplex, dumping Tyler on the back of his neck.
Both men are down. Both men have had so much taken out of them so far.
They are flat on their backs in this grudge match between Edgar and Tyler Adams. Referee is counting them both down.
Steve Dean gets to 10. This will go down as a draw, and neither of these men want that in the slightest.
That would settle absolutely nothing. Edgar Adams, though, thankfully has nipped up. So this match will continue. Tyler is back to his feet as well. Drop kick from Edgar Adams. Tyler into the ropes here.
Whips him off. Reversal.
Big crossbody from Edgar Adams, who once again tries for the pin. And once again, Tyler Adams showing how tenacious he is. A lot of people don't like the attitude, don't like the personality of Tyler Adams, but he is a fighter. No doubt about that.
Absolutely, he knows how to put an opponent away. Quite clearly a hip attack.
We saw Harley Hudson hit Freya though, into great effect, into a Northern Light suplex of sorts, and Edgar Adams still just about had the answer there, but Tyler, you can see, I think, was looking more than a little bit perturbed that wasn't enough to score the win.
Edgar Adams is not someone to look down on.
Hold on. Underhook. Edgar Adams escaping.
Blue Thunder Bomb.
Going for the pin here, and nearly for Edgar Adams.
Just a 2 count there, Dave. What do these two men have to do here?
Well, Zach, you said it. Edgar in particular, I think, needs this victory over Tyler Adams after 2 shows in a row where Tyler's ended up having the better of him. First by that sneak attack at This Is It, and then 2 weeks ago at Present for Everyone, eliminating Edgar from that 4-on-4 tag team match.
It will certainly be a long journey home for either of these men if they do not get the win against each other here.
Tyler Adams has cut Edgar off. He tried to climb the ropes, but Edgar shoves him away. Tyler will come running in. Edgar jumps over the top of him. And now we'll try for the roll-up. The roll-up by Edgar Adams, and he got him! He got him! Edgar gets a measure of revenge!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is
Edgar Adams pinning Tyler for the 1-2-3 here in Ettington.
Edgar needed that win, and I cannot say it enough. I am very happy for the man. But Tyler Adams throwing a tantrum in the ring. You lost, my friend. You've lost.
Tyler Adams had obviously decided to target Edgar Adams in the past few weeks. It didn't pay off tonight. Edgar getting the better of Tyler. Tyler Adams is throwing a tantrum here.
As I said before, he is going to have a long, sad journey home tonight.
He is really not a happy man, is he? Tyler Adams walking out of here as we prepare for another championship match tonight. Coming up next, a 10-minute scramble for the Internet Championship.
And Adam Bolt is going to be defending his championship here, Dave, and I cannot wait. Adam Bolt is one of the most exciting wrestlers we've had in the British scene in recent years.
Let's see what happens in this Internet title match.
Danny, incredibly popular.
And this match is going to be the scramble match for the PEW Internet Championship. No disqualifications, and I believe a 10-minute time limit on this scramble match, ladies and gentlemen. Let's introduce the participants.
First, here we have, this is 4D.
And ladies and gentlemen, you've been informed to tell you all you have to cheer for 4D today because it's his mum's birthday this week.
You're going gonna lose your head if you keep
40, a member of the cause. He's the only member of the cause who is here in Ettington tonight. Normally, 40, one of several followers of H. Hood, along with Ryden and Ilano Stone. They normally use their strength in numbers to give themselves an advantage. 40 isn't going to be able to do that tonight. He's going to have to fend for himself in this scramble match.
40 is not used to having to fend for himself. The deck is stacked up against him.
The rules here, so unpredictable. 10 minutes, you can pin anyone at any time. Whoever gets the last pin over anyone when the time limit expires will walk out as the internet champion. So that means the champion's advantage that Adam Bolt would normally have here is, well, frankly, it's non-existent.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well,
and the next entrance in the scramble match, ladies and gentlemen.
the vegan Prescott here, Dave.
Yeah, a man who knows 40 very well before 40 stabbed him in the back. Vegan Prescott, a man who has had an evolving relationship with the PEW fans, once hated, now beloved, and he would be a very, very popular internet champion.
Absolutely, he would be. He is incredibly popular with the fans here.
A high five, everyone, I think.
And it's to make some noise. This is Vegan Prescott.
Of course, Vegan, as you mentioned, Dave, Vegan Prescott and 40. They have an incredibly long history together, entering the vegan street fight.
Yeah, that vegan street fight last year, one of the most memorable moments of 2024 here in PEW. We can make some more memories tonight at Full Circle. Oh, for goodness sake.
This has height.
He calls himself an influencer, which I didn't realise was a real job. Claims to have, I don't know how many millions he's claiming now. Lots of followers on the TikTok.
Lots of followers, indeed. You can see the man is always working, making his way to the ring with his camera in hand. If that is how an influencer works, Dave, I'm not quite sure myself.
I mean, who's watching that footage? Just watching a close-up of his face all the time.
In the scramble matchup.
That's right, trying to bully Porkers there. That was uncalled for.
Porker? Is that Vegan Prescott's pig?
Oh, have you not met Porker?
I've never met Porkers before. I can't say I have.
He's quite a character. He's so in a different way as this man.
This is no fun done.
Siren is just so nauseating.
Very, very obnoxious. Now, the difference in characters here, Dave, no fun done. He's part of the anti-fun police. He wants everyone to simply have a bad time, but then you've got Has Hype, the influencer, who seems to want to have a good time, and Vegan Prescott, who, you saw him when he came out, smiles all round.
I don't think No Fun Done has any followers on social media.
I'm not quite sure No Fun Done has social media.
I think he wants to ban it, probably.
And ladies and gentlemen, the final entrance into the scramble matchup.
And here comes the champion.
Not just the internet champion, he is a double champion, and he makes it look good.
He absolutely does.
PEW Tag Team Champions. And the current, reigning and defending PEW Internet Champion. This is the man who makes it look good, Adam Bolt.
What a 2024 Adam Bolt had. As we see, becoming both a tag team champion and the internet champion. One of the most popular men in all of PEW. But he has got a mountain to climb tonight when you've got not just one opponent, not 2, 3, you've got 4 opponents here, Zach. And not only that, anyone can pin anyone at any time. This is going to become more and more frantic as that 10-minute time limit ticks down.
Absolutely, Dave. This is not a run. This is a sprint, a marathon for all 5 of these men. But Adam Bolt certainly wants to prove, well, no fun done given... We're obviously having too much fun here, Dave.
I think that was your fault. I think you had a smile on your face. You didn't like it. He might have more than a smile on his face if he, 10 minutes from now, is to become the internet champion. I don't know if I've ever seen him smile. No fun done.
I don't think I've ever seen that man smile, and he's been on the scene for a long time. Oh!
All right, so the 10 minutes begins. Referee Danny Marks. Oh man, he's got his work cut out here.
4 men brawling. Vegan Prescott knows if he stays out of this, and that's Porkus. Is Porkus in the scramble, Dave?
I think Porkus is allowed to do what he wants. He has special dispensation. And a shot from Porkus on No Fun Done. One on 40 as well. Porkus is going to town here. That's height.
It's 2025, Dave. I'm not entirely sure, but I think this may be the year of the pig.
Oh, Bolt ending up on the ring apron. He's going to springboard his way in, but he's going to almost get struck by Porkus as well. And I hate to be the party, I hate to be the anti-fun police, if you like, but there's a soft toy. Oh!
We've got him, Prescott.
He's all right. We got you, Porkus. Porkus is in our possession here at the commentary table, and he is safe. But Vegan Prescott trying to ensure that 40 isn't safe, and he's got in there.
That's a magistral.
Now remember, under the rules, he only officially becomes the champion if no one else has scored a pinfall over anyone in the next, 8.5 minutes.
So far, Vegan Prescott is in I was going to say a good position, but right now...
The low blows, no disqualification here. Into the ropes has Hype. Has Hype getting in the face of 40. Hype, of course, a former internet champion who claimed he never lost it, he had to relinquish it through injury earlier in 2024. Adam Bolt reasserting himself here. Has Hype finally got a one-on-one rematch for that title 2 weeks ago against Bolt, and Bolt got the victory, so Hype really has no claim to that title now, but he could have in a few minutes' time.
He has no claim, but he still wants that title back.
Done, ruining the fun.
No fun done, no fun now.
Well, Dunn is going to go to the ropes here. And he's saying no dives, he's saying.
Well, that's the thing, no fun done.
It would be too much fun, I guess, a dive like that.
This is only his third...
Wait, Bolt going to force the dive onto Dunn. And the internet champion knocking them all down.
The internet champion, the only man standing right now, but he needs to get a pinfall or submission very soon if he wants to remain the internet champion.
Yeah, that clock is ticking. Of course, when the match began, when no one had a pinfall to their name, Bolt was still the champion. As things stand, it'll be Vegan Prescott It's a moonsault from Bolt.
Huge moonsault from the top rope to the outside on all 4 other competitors here. You can see them all sprawled out on the floor. Bolt, the only man standing.
Yeah, no padding whatsoever on that floor. Adam Bolt taking a massive risk. He needs to, because time is of the essence. We are already approaching 4 minutes of this 10-minute time limit. Oh, gonna scoop up, no fun done.
Has Hype making his way into the ring.
Oh yeah, he's gonna discard Dunn there because he realizes the bigger threat at the moment is Has Hype. Champion and former champion going at it here. The internet title on the line tonight in Ettington.
All of these men really need this title.
And you can see there was no love lost whatsoever between Hype and Bolt. They both got half crabs applied to different opponents. And look at it. While the submission is applied, they're striking each other here.
They both let go of the holds. Exchanging blows.
It wasn't sustainable. You can't hold a half grab while someone's punching you in the face. Hype was trying for maybe a pop-up Samoa drop there. Couldn't get it. Oh, that's on his feet. Kicks Hype round the back of the head.
The athleticism of Adam Bolt. He never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, Hype, what a spear!
Massive
spear from Has Hype. The hook of the leg and no fun done. Breaks it up. And that is good news, of course, for Vegan Prescott. Prescott's still on course to walk out of here. He's the champion at the moment. 40 and Dunn going at it. Prescott getting back into the ring. No sign on Dunn from Prescott, one on 40 as well.
Prescott needs to keep this in his favor right now. If the time ends as it does right now, Vegan Prescott will be your new internet champion.
What a way to start the year that would be for Vegan Prescott. We're not even 100 hours into this new year. He might become the internet champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are 5 minutes remaining in this matchup. 5 minutes remaining.
Halfway through our time now.
Bolt was looking for the absolute stunner. Prescott was able to counter it. Now Prescott is going to pick up Bolt for a vegan choke slam. It's a pin from Bolt.
Just a 2 count there.
Calls it the artichoke slam, by the way, which I think is hilarious.
That's quite funny.
There's a rolling Death Valley driver and a kick to the face.
But I don't think Vegan Prescott found that quite funny. Moonsault by Adam Bolt.
He's not going to get the chance to go for the cover though, because Dunn's going to try and steal it from him. Dunn, while his attention was distracted by Bolt, allowed Prescott to roll under that bottom rope. There's just opponents everywhere you look. You have to constantly change who your focus is on here. That giant young man, 40, able to take Dunn off balance, and that wasn't much fun for Dunn. Prescott shoving 40 out of the way. Prescott and 40, you can just tell in the body language how much they despise each other.
You can absolutely see that here, exchanging blows, the 2 men with a lot of history.
Prescott and 40, they're going to work together. Well, hang on now, Has Hype getting involved? There's a human tower here. Oh, into a double powerbomb. It was a kind of a superplex. And a 450 splash from Bolt. Adam Bolt gets the pin. Well, so that means as things stand, unless anything changes in these remaining, what 3 minutes or so, then Adam Bolt will somehow have clung on to the internet title tonight.
And what an achievement that will be. What a start to 2025.
Hype gets that kick into the midsection of Bolt. Gets him up.
Power slam there.
What a power slam from Hype.
Vegan Prescott breaks up that pin.
And that axe handle to Has Hype, stopping him from getting that pin. There's a boot from Prescott.
Is he going for...
It's a vegan
leg drop.
Wow. But 40 with a kick to the back of the head. I think he landed on Hype as well. Got twice the value there.
There's no fun done, obviously making his debut at the beginning of December last year. This is his 3rd match in PEW.
On Dunn. Backstabber.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is 1 minute remaining in this matchup.
Burying his knees right to the spine there, but a spear in mid-air from Hype.
That knocks the wind out of you.
Hype saw that Bolt was on the top. Into the absolute stunner. Adam Bolt with the absolute stunner.
Wait, 40 making his way into the ring with the title belt to the back of the head of Adam Bolt.
Now he's going to go for the cover. There's no disqualification. 40 steals a pin.
40 is the current PEW Internet Champion.
Well, 40, if no one can stop this in the next few seconds, there's 20 seconds left. 40's going to steal the Internet title.
Prescott, he's
give that artichoke slam a second time. Prescott gets it. Pin him. Pin him.
Can he?
Not. Dunn was trying to steal the pin.
Vegan Prescott gets rid of Dunn.
40 trying to escape. No one's going to make it. No one's going to make it.
New PEW Internet Champion.
Therefore, your new PEW Internet Champion.
Wow, this is what a way for Adam Bolt to lose the Internet title. Scramble by name, scramble by nature. Adam Bolt, 40 done enough with the absolute stunner. 40 with that belt shot. It was all legal, unfortunately, under these no disqualification rules. 40, something of a heist here to take that Internet title.
Absolutely, up until the 9-minute 30-second mark, Adam Bolt had the PEW Internet Championship in his hands. As you said though, a heist to start 2025 for 40. He is the new Phenomenal Elite Wrestling Internet Champion.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, somewhere H. Hood is smiling because there is championship gold in the possession of the cause. 40 starts the year by winning the Internet title. Will this be a year in Phenomenal Elite Wrestling that is dominated by the cause? The omens here, what we're seeing from this Internet Scramble match, are pretty ominous. Adam Bolt might be hurt as well.
It was an incredible contest.
Well, it was a shot. I mean, it was a shot with a foreign object, is what it was.
Absolutely.
To strike with that title belt, Bolt looks like he doesn't even know where he is.
He's got our resident referee, Danny Marks, taking care of him here.
Heartbreaking to see Adam Bolt, such a likeable young man, certainly more so than 40. Wait, 40's still just stalking him at ringside. 40, he's getting back in. 40, a shot the belt again. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
That is disgusting behaviour, and Vegan Prescott making the save, but 40, absolutely despicable behaviour on his part. You've won the match.
Have some basic integrity, for God's sake. You just won a title.
The crowd chanting 40 sucks. And as a person, I have to agree.
And ladies and gentlemen, please, sort of there obviously forming the new PEW Internet Channel, please make some noise for Vegan Prescott and Adam Bolt. the wait for the second half. Once again, a huge congratulations to Forley picking up a big win there. Referee Danny Marks is back in the house. This is PEW Full Circle, and our next matchup is a singles match scheduled for 1-4. Introducing first.
Kicking off our second half with a PEW grudge match.
Happy New Year to Smashing Mike! It might not be happy if he doesn't get the win he wants. There is a lot of bad blood between Smashing Mike and the man he's about to face, and quite reasonable for Mike to be angry after what the man we're about to see did to him back in November.
Got Smashing Mike facing off against the Revenant, Jack Sellstrom.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent. This is the Revenant, Jack Sellstrom.
He's a former PEW World Champion, is Jack Sellstrom. A man who looks like he was hewn from ice. That is pretty much what his personality is as well. Ice cold, completely ruthless. We saw it when he turned against Smashing Mike midway through a tag team match. Back at To Be or Not To Be, it was Mike and Sellstrom against the team of Joseph Connors and Riley Nova. Before that match, Connors seemed to somehow get into the head of Sellstrom, said he wasn't living up to his potential since he lost the world title. Sellstrom seemed to take that to heart, assaulted his own tag team partner during the match.
Absolutely, we've now seen an alliance of sorts between Jack, Joe and Riley.
Also now, presumably, the new women's champion, Freya Rose, can add to that list.
Of course, Joseph Connors, star student Freya Rose, picking up a win against Harley Hudson in a debut match and picking up the PEW Women's Championship. Of course, Jack Sellstrom making his way to the ring.
Did it actually get a couple of degrees colder when he arrived?
It's chilly as it is, but the joints are certainly getting stiff. But of course, we have all the smoke and mirrors with Jack Sellstrom. As you said, an icy persona, but he is one of British wrestling's top technical wrestlers. I don't think we'll be seeing very much of that here today. This is going to be a fight.
There is something chilling, something unnerving about Jack Sellstrom, especially in these past couple of months. We have seen very definite change in outlook.
Of course, this is the second time these men have faced off recently in one-on-one action. They had a match at the beginning of December last year that ended in a disqualification in Smashing Mike's favour. But Smashing Mike, he doesn't want a disqualification win, he wants the 1-2-3 or a submission win.
Yeah, there was nothing settled from that previous meeting. Smashing Mike is a very likeable man, but he has been pushed to the edge and taken, again, understandably, pretty personal offence to the way that his tag team partner turned against him. Smashing Mike himself has had plenty of success here in PEW, former internet champion, former tag team champion as well. Two men with glittering CVs.
Well, Smashing Mike incredibly popular with the Phenomenal Elite Wrestling audience. They want nothing more than to see Smashing Mike get his revenge on the man that betrayed him all those months ago.
Here's the thing. For all the changes we've seen from Jack Sellstrom, you don't see any change in Smashing Mike. We know who Smashing Mike is. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He tells it like it is. He's got, similar to his name, he's got a very smash mouth in-ring style. Your fans love him for it, whereas Jack Sellstrom, I'm not sure we even know who this man is anymore.
You're absolutely right, and I think this is why he's so beloved by the audience.
You wouldn't have seen Sellstrom doing this game of cat and mouse that he's trying a few months ago. Till Joseph Connors got in his head.
Joseph Connors is the master of mind games, and it seems that Jack Sellstrom is now taking a leaf out of his, I don't know what would we call them, are they friends, are they colleagues?
They are certainly two men with a very similar approach to the wrestling world. Very similar philosophies, and Sellstrom, look, he's goading Smashing Mike, just trying to make Mike lose his patience, and Mike does have that notoriously short fuse, could make a mistake. Side headlock here from Sellstrom, but Mike able to get him away. Ooh, strike right into the face of Sellstrom. And this plan of trying to frustrate Smashing Mike is not working.
Well, Smashing Mike needs to keep his eye on the prize. He needs to keep his cool if he wants to take out Jack Sellstrom.
Mike was sent face off, Sellstrom sent face first into the steel ring post by Smashing Mike. And Mike always intense when that bell rings, but there's a little more venom behind all of these strikes. He is taking it personally here against Jack Sellstrom. Sellstrom rolled back into the ring, trying to immediately escape out the other side, but look at this, Mike got his foot on the ankle, preventing Sellstrom from going anywhere. He's going to drag him back in. He's going to throw him back in.
Now, Jack Sellstrom is a very confident man, but you wouldn't know it from his face. He very rarely shows emotion.
Yeah, it seems like he's dead behind the eyes. There wasn't any emotion showing. I think pain would be. Is that an emotion? I don't know if that counts, but that's certainly what is going through the mind of Jack Sellstrom right now.
Pain is definitely the word to use it after that hard turnbuckle throw.
Sellstrom trying to brawl here. And again, he's trying to, I think, take advantage of the fact that Smashing Mike, very impulsive, can sometimes make mistakes when his anger gets the better of him. And you see that Jack Sellstrom, very cerebral competitor. In fact, it's hard to imagine two men who are could be any more different to each other in terms of personality.
Absolutely. Smashing Mike is incredibly beloved by the Phenomenal Elite Wrestling fans, and that's because he wears his heart on his sleeve.
Sellstrom rolling back into the ring. Heard that the referee's count was getting up there towards the 10 count. Mike being absolutely manhandled here by Jack Sellstrom, who's showing a new level of meanness. Sellstrom forcing Smashing Mike into the corner at high speed there.
Jack Sellstrom is not usually one for fighting. As I said before, he's an incredibly gifted technical wrestler, but right now the heat between these two men is too much to handle.
Sellstrom is putting the boot in here now to Smashing Mike. Some of the fans at ringside are trying to help Mike by bad-mouthing Sellstrom. I think that's a bit of a high-risk strategy if you're a fan in the front row.
Absolutely. I'm glad I'm here at the back because I do not want to get caught in that icy glaze of Jack Sellstrom.
Screams of pain from Smashing Mike as Sellstrom is ripping at his face.
And those stomps to the back are going to take their toll.
This is, I think, a different level of viciousness that we are seeing from Jack Sellstrom. I don't think we've seen it at this level before.
I would completely agree. He's ripping him apart, but look at the physique of Jack Sellstrom. He definitely has the capability to tear a man apart.
what he seems to be doing. Another kick to the spine there, a Smashing Mike. Sellstrom now is in turn goading the audience, asking them why they've gone so quiet, asking where those taunts have gone now that Sellstrom is very firmly on top. Smashing Mike is barely able to defend himself here. Uppercut sends Mike down. He's almost cross-eyed with the impact of that one.
You can see his eyes are glazed over. His legs are shaking. The fight has been incredible so far.
Backbreaker from Sellstrom. This is getting increasingly uncomfortable to watch. Sellstrom forcing those shoulders down. Yeah, Mike's not going to stay down. He's going to have to knock him out or stop him from breathing before Smashing Mike is going to allow Jack Sellstrom to keep those shoulders down on the canvas for 3 seconds.
The fighting spirit in Smashing Mike is incredible. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. He has been torn apart by this icy man.
Yeah, and yet Mike, who, as we said, has a particular grievance here with Jack Sellstrom. Mike always tenacious, always resilient. But my goodness, if there's ever been a match where Smashing Mike doesn't want to allow himself to fall to defeat, it's this one against Jack Sellstrom.
You're absolutely right, Dave. The pride on the line in this match is incomprehensible.
Sellstrom though looking to force the issue with regardless of what Smashing Mike wants. Beating him from pillar to post here is Sellstrom.
Jack has been on top for a ridiculously long time now, but Smashing Mike still with the fight in him. You cannot tear that out of this man.
You've got to say, it has been since the return to PEW of Joseph Connors that we've seen this new version of Jack Sellstrom. The same is true to some extent of Riley Novo, who I understand is going to address the fans after this match. There is a new level of intensity to Sellstrom. Look at him grinding his wrist, his forearm, his knuckles into the face, into the eye socket of Smashing Mike.
And this is the technical wrestling. I mean, it's a funny form of technical wrestling, but Jack Sellstrom.
I think he's just beating him up at this point.
But Jack Sellstrom knows how to wear a man down with a hold, and grinding his knuckles into the man is definitely a good way to go about that. And again, working the head.
Nastiness from Sellstrom.
You can see there is as you said, Dave, the deadness behind Jack Sellstrom's eyes. He wants nothing more than to torture this man.
Sellstrom trying to rip the head off of his shoulders of Smashing Mike. Got all his body weight down on the back as well.
Smashing Mike, he's trying to, he wants nothing more than to get out of this hold.
Yeah, he's gone to his knees. He needs to get to a vertical base, so if he's going to find a way out, he's been able to do that. Now he's got that free elbow. Mike finally breaks the grip of Sellstrom, ducks a clothesline. Is this elbow though from Sellstrom cuts him off.
I thought that would be the start of Smashing Mike making an incredible comeback, and a huge body slam from Jack Sellstrom on Smashing Mike.
Dropping the knee. He'll try again. Testing the resolve of Smashing Mike, but unfortunately for Sellstrom, that resolve may well be limitless.
It certainly is not enough to keep Smashing Mike down. At this stage, I'm not sure what Jack Sellstrom can do, but at the same time, his offense has taken a massive toll on our friend Smashing Mike.
He's going to have to knock him out. He's going to have to either knock him out or make it so the referee thinks that Mike can't continue, because otherwise I don't see how Smashing Mike would ever stay down as long as he is conscious, as long as he is breathing here.
Smashing Mike has too much pride to give up here today.
Which, by the way, I'm not sure is the smartest thing for his long-term health. If I was Smashing Mike, I'd think about maybe calling it a day here and living to fight another day.
Absolutely, he's got a long future ahead of him, but this match may have cut that future short in his professional wrestling journey.
Sellstrom sent Mike to the corner again and again. You just saw just grimacing with the pain.
Jack Sellstrom showboating here today. It's not a side that we see very often, but he's very confident that he's got this match in the bag.
Sellstrom is having what his version of fun looks like, I think.
But you wouldn't know it from his face. He's got zero expression at all. He wants to take Smashing Mike out, but he still knows he has time to showboat at this stage, which...
Look how he's taking his time here as well, just relishing it. He just knows he can strike the next blow whenever he wants, and at his own leisure, finally, a strike across the back. It is really just unpleasant, unnerving, disturbing, call it what you will.
Absolutely right there. And now he's taking his time to shout at the crowd. Is that the right move? Do you want to give Smashing Mike any amount of time? But looking at it, it looks like he might have the time. Sending him into the corner again. And then,
oh, Mike! Smashing Mike, where did that come from?
And a body slam on Jack Sellstrom from Smashing Mike.
Smashing Mike coming back to life here.
He's hit his second wind.
Goodness me. Inverted atomic drop. Now Sellstrom sent it to the corner. Big back body drop from the Smashing one.
Smashing Mike, he's feeding off of this crowd.
Sellstrom though, that shoulder thrust to Mike. Mike almost sent face first into the turnbuckle. In the end, it's Sellstrom who goes on it. Sellstrom now maybe regretting not putting an end to this when he had the chance. He maybe took too long.
I think you're absolutely right there, Dave.
Playing with his dinner kind of thing is impression you get. Look at that.
Massive suplex off of the rope.
Yeah, from that angle as well. To be able to lift Sellstrom and hit what was essentially a superplex, stunning from Smashing Mike. The pin on Sellstrom, and Sellstrom gets out anyway.
Just a 2 count there, but I think Smashing Mike should feel very lucky that he's gotten this far after the incredible beating that he's taken at the hands of Jack Sellstrom.
I don't know if I would use the word luck. It's character, it is heart, and Smashing Mike has that in bucket loads. Look at this, look at that roar of defiance from Smashing Mike.
Feeding off the energy of this crowd that want nothing more than to see Smashing Mike.
And Mike's looking for the game over. He's going to look for the game over. That full Nelson slam, and there's a counter. The counter from Sellstrom into an arm drag.
Gets rolled through, and Smashing Mike, he's going for another suplex.
Has him up. I saw a delayed vertical suplex earlier tonight. Mike's looking to the second one of the evening. Smashing Mike though, shoulder first into the ring post. And the thing about Sellstrom is he does always find a way, the tiniest of openings, to get himself back into the match when it looks like he's beaten.
You're absolutely right, Dave. Jack Sellstrom is something else. And I think this is the first bit of emotion that we've seen on Jack Sellstrom's face.
Laughing.
A stretch of a smile across his face.
I think the referee is he's checking whether Mike is able to continue here. He went so hard into that ring post. Sellstrom. Referee instructed Sellstrom to stay in the ring.
Sellstrom doesn't want to leave Smashing Mike alone.
I know it's a wrestling match, I know it's a contest, but have some basic amount of regard for your opponent's well-being, for God's sake.
It's a grudge match here, Dave. Both of these men want to tear each other apart.
Whose fault is it that it's a grudge match? Who started the grudge?
Jack Sellstrom did what he felt he needed to do.
Don't justify it. Sellstrom turned against his partner, stabbed Smashing Mike in the back in the middle of a tag team match.
You're absolutely right, and look at where it's gotten Jack. He's on top of this match.
Well, the match isn't over. As long as Smashing Mike is moving, this match isn't over. The referee again is trying to assert his authority here, telling Sellstrom to bring it back into the ring, and Sellstrom finally abiding by that.
Jack Sellstrom making his way back into the ring. I think at this stage both men want it finished. Both men seem blown. Both men have been involved in an incredible fight.
I still think at this point though that as good as that comeback has been from Smashing Mike, you've got to think that Sellstrom has been on offense for what, 80% of this match at least.
You're absolutely right, and that is the experience factor coming in there. A veteran of British wrestling.
There is a calmness, I guess you would call it, but it's a malevolent calmness in the way in which Sellstrom approaches matches like this, which once again is the polar opposite of Smashing Mike, who comes out all guns blazing every time. He's trying to get those guns blazing again here, but the uppercut sends him down.
Smashing Mike is a charisma machine. He doesn't stop feeding off of that crowd. Jack Sellstrom knows he needs to cut that down if he wants to win here today.
He needs those fans more than ever now to Smashing Mike.
He's still feeding off of that crowd.
Sellstrom now, uppercut to Mike. Smashing Mike is struggling to get air into his lungs here. All of these strikes doing God knows what kind of internal damage, and now Sellstrom with a powerbomb. A powerbomb. The back of the head of Smashing Mike bounced off the canvas like a basketball there. And yet still, he rises from the dead here. Sellstrom with the boots here.
Jack Sellstrom, he's trying to keep him down. He needs this win, but he must be in shock.
Another powerbomb, another powerbomb.
Massive powerbomb.
Kick out from Smashing Mike.
How does Smashing Mike have anything left in him at this stage?
There was something in his brain, even if he was barely compos mentis there. He knew he needed to kick out. His body almost spasming out of that cover.
You can see the confusion in Jack Sellstrom's face.
They were two lethal looking power bombs from Sellstrom.
And Smashing Mike's telling Danny Ward, I can carry on. But can he? Look, the rapid blinking, the glazed over look in his eyes. His pride is going to be his downfall.
Yeah, he keeps kicking out, but he's unable to defend himself. He's unable to cover up when these flurry of boots rain down on him. Now Sellstrom has taken this to the outside.
This is not where Smashing Mike needs it to be right now. There is, as you said earlier on in the show, there is no padding on that outside whatsoever. This, the massive body slam onto the floor on the outside. How can Smashing Mike come back from this?
I felt the floor vibrating here. We're the other side of the building.
Jack Sellstrom taking it back in. Will this be where he tries to finish the match?
Sellstrom is, again, Smashing Mike apparently defenseless, looking for a third power bomb. Is this really necessary? A third power bomb? Enough now. Enough now.
That's got to be it. Jack's not going for the pin. He's going for a fourth power bomb in this match. Check it. Yeah, he's not even going for the pin. He's asking Danny Ward to check Smashing Mike.
He's out. Is he out? Oh, wait, hang on. Give it a sub-zero. To give it a sub-zero is Sellstrom, that Boston crowd. I'm not even sure if Mike is conscious here. Smashing Mike is... No, he is. He's shaking his head.
He's got to get four power bombs there from Jack Sellstrom to Smashing Mike.
Sellstrom is trying to just force him into a submission.
And the toll on his back.
Yeah. Look at Smashing Mike trying to press up his way out of this. Sellstrom once again cinching down. And it's foot on the head there. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Mike's unconscious.
The knee to the back of the neck.
He's not moving.
Mike's still
out. He's out.
That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, due to referee stoppage, Jack Sellstrom.
Wow. I hope Sellstrom is proud of himself.
I can't condone these actions, Dave. It may have been a grudge match, but I think he may have taken it a step too far here. But Smashing Mike, you cannot take anything away from the man. The incredible resilience. I have never seen anything like it in all of my time in this business.
It was as we were saying, he was never going to give up. He was never going to allow his shoulders to stay down if he had anything to do about it. Unfortunately, he wasn't even conscious. It was the referee who made the decision for him. And now Sellstrom, with his foot humiliatingly on the head of this defeated opponent. There is something wrong with Jack Sellstrom.
I must agree, this is a man who is tapped, but that's the only way I can explain it. The aggressiveness, the ice-cold stare, but at the end of the day, the Revenant Jack Sellstrom is victorious today.
Concerned hush that has fallen on large parts of this crowd as Sellstrom admiring his handiwork and walking out of here. A very different Jack Sellstrom to the one we saw for most of 2024. He has made an example here of Smashing Mike.
It's only one P.E.W. That one is Jack Sellstrom.
Smashing Mike starting to rally a little bit here. Danny Marks is calling for help.
Yeah, we're going to need second referee coming out here. I think Smashing Mike is going to need a trip to the hospital here.
If you didn't have respect for the man before.
Please put your hands together for Smashing Mike.
Says it all. Every single person in this building showing respect for Smashing Mike.
And Mike is determined to walk out of here under his own steam, but I'm not sure if his body is going to be able to match his will here. He is walking, just about. Stubborn, prideful competitor is Smashing Mike.
I think it was his downfall there, but the pride of this man, and he deserves to be proud of himself.
The match showed out for years there, right there, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, we've got somebody who wants to come out and say a few words, do you believe? So, please welcome to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, Toxic Masculinity, Riley Nova!
I think it's going to be a very interesting 2025 for this man, Riley Nova, who still doesn't seem to have got over the fact that he lost that PEW world title to Jason Joshua in the course of last year. Now has aligned himself with Coach Connors, with Jack Sellstrom, who we just saw. What is that going to mean for the version of Riley Nova that we are going to see as this year unfolds?
The never pale alpha male always knows his opinion of himself is incredibly high.
The fans have taken to calling Riley Nova, shouldn't laugh, Skanky Nova.
Yes, I believe that started at the back end of last year, and Riley Nova does not like it one bit.
Hard not to laugh at the
I would not be doing that if I was Mike.
Yeah, that might have been crossing the line there. Angus, not known for his sense of humour, Riley Nova.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, toxic masculinity. Skanky Nova.
Mike, what are you doing? He doesn't seem to know when to.
Oh, stop it! No, come on! You can't hit him! Riley Nova is. This is an assault on our ring announcer.
Riley Nova attacking our ring announcer.
Someone get in there!
You've done this!
God, this is horrendous. Someone stop this! Mike Angus is. Angus was just having some fun with the fans here, and Riley Nova. That was grotesque.
Despicable actions on the behalf of Riley Nova there.
Fans are chanting for Mike Angus.
You seem to forget who I am. You seem to forget what I am.
I think we've all got a pretty good idea what you are after what you just did.
Absolutely despicable actions.
No, I'm running over. I am the longest reigning tag team champion this place still has. I was your first ever double champion, and still to this day I am the one and only ever Grand Slam champion, and the best you can come up with is Skanky Nova. Every single month at these shows, starting right now. So whoever we've got, I want serious wrestlers, serious competition, main event, champion worthy. Whoever we've got, make yourself known.
So he's going to pick on someone who's not a ring announcer now. Make a nice change. Wait. I recognise that music. He wanted a champion level competitor. Maybe in a minute we're going to see one. I can't see anyone coming out here yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Invisible Man.
Once again, the Invisible Man's music playing, and I don't know the mood Riley Nova's in. If Invisible Man wants to come out, maybe he's having second thoughts. Perhaps we'll see him come through the curtain in a moment. Riley Nova looking on. Oh, there he is! The Invisible Man! Appearing in the middle of the ring!
Riley Nova does not look happy with this opponent here.
Nova said he wanted to face championship level opponents, and Nova apparently seeing this as not an opponent of the caliber that he wanted, which I think is incredibly disrespectful, by the way, to the Invisible Man. Nova is Nova is saying, well, how can we have a match with a referee? I think we could fix that if that's the issue.
Absolutely, here he comes. As I said earlier, the cromulent referee, Steve Dean.
Nova is taking great exception. Seems to be offended the opponent who's been left with here, but he wasn't supposed to have a match. He's supposed to come out and address the fans, but Nova doesn't seem like he even wants the match.
Well, Riley Nova is nothing if not confident and angry.
Riley Nova should be spending a night in jail.
I cannot condone the actions whatsoever against our ring announcer, Mad Dog Mike Angus. I guess I'm running ring announcing duties now alongside commentary duties.
On double duty now. Invisible Man is willing to play Matador here.
This is only going to rile up the toxic masculinity of Riley Nova.
He is something of an angry bull. Is Riley Nova, and Invisible Man's going to treat him as such. Nova is this fragile ego, hates being embarrassed, and he is being humiliated here by the Invisible Man. All the while, the fans in Ettington calling him Skanky Nova,
which is just going to rile him up even more.
The man has disappeared, re-emerges. Nova, I think, was guessing where he was. Invisible Man with a snapmare on Nova, who seems to be missing his head. The entire top half of the body now of Riley Nova absent. Always a unique situation when the Invisible Man is here. Oh, Nova re-emerging.
Big shoulder tackle on Riley Nova.
Invisible Man
goes for the hip toss.
He's able to block it there and then throw it Nova over his head. Back.
Body drop.
Drop kick. Invisible Man gaining the upper hand here. Riley Nova seeming to think that Invisible Man wasn't on his level, but who's the one who's got the upper hand here?
You're absolutely right. The Invisible Man, we love him. He entertains us, but he's an incredibly talented professional wrestler.
Nova sweeping the leg. Invisible Man finds himself getting rammed the lower back into the edge of the ring.
The hardest part of the ring there, Dave. That is not where you want to be.
Riley Nova, now that he is under the tutelage of the likes of Joseph Connors and Jack Sellstrom, we've seen already how mean, how violent Jack Sellstrom can be. Seeing a bit more of it here from Riley Nova.
Absolutely. The attitude and confidence of Joseph Connors and Jack Sellstrom has definitely been rubbing off on Riley Nova.
Busy night at the hospital at Stratford-upon-Avon. I know that Smashing Mike, I think, is going to have to be seen, and the Mad Dog Mike Angus as well, thanks to the heinous actions of Riley Nova. The fans continuing to get under the skin here of Nova. It seems to be making him more and more angry.
I'm not sure this is going to do very...
Yeah, Nova went for a
2 count there.
Very dominant looking cover, but it was an aggressive, a cocky cover from Riley Nova, and I don't think he was ever going to get the job done. Yeah, another one. Invisible Man fighting back here. What did it do? I think it would shatter the ego of Nova. If Invisible Man were to beat him in the first 4 days of the year, there's a cover here from Nova, and Invisible Man gets the left arm up.
Everybody here wants to start off their 2025 in incredible fashion, and both men here want to win their first match of the year. Nova referring to Phenomenal Elite Wrestling as his show.
I think it tells you all you need to know about how self-absorbed Riley Nova is. The roll up from the Invisible Man and a kick out from Nova. Nova, big boot, leaving his footprint on the face of the Invisible Man, who still kicks out. I've never been a fan of Riley Noble, his attitude, his approach, but at least when he was tagging with Brady Phillips, there was some level at which he seemed to be enjoying himself, seemed to be having a good time.
Absolutely. The attitude of Riley Nova has certainly changed. He doesn't seem to enjoy himself. He just seems to be an angry man all the time.
Yeah, and it's since he lost that World Championship to Jason Joshua, that seems to have awoken something in Riley Nova. And that has led him into the arms of Joseph Connors and Jack Sellstrom. Invisible Man, though, not giving it Riley Nova all his own way here. There's an elbow from the Invisible Man.
Springboard crossbody there, and just a 2 count.
2 count for the Invisible Man. There's Nova up on his shoulders. Able to drop him. That Death Valley drop. What's this? The cape back out. Where's he gone? Well, the ropes are moving. There he is!
Splash.
Big splash from the Invisible Man. Nova kicked out. We talked about this from Nova's perspective, about what it would do to him if he lost the Invisible Man. It'd be a hell of a start to the year for the Invisible Man to beat a former world champion.
You're absolutely right there, Dave. The Invisible Man wants to start his 2025 off hot, and this would be an incredibly hot win for him.
Nova throwing that cape over the head. May have blinded the Invisible Man.
Another big boot to the head, knocking the Invisible Man off the top rope.
You want to be serious? You want to be serious?
The rage is building in Riley Nova. You can see the saliva flying out of his mouth. Massive German suplex on the Invisible Man.
Yeah, Nova is done playing games here, I think.
Back club to the Invisible Man. The man is angry. Another German suplex.
How reminiscent is this of what we saw in the last match with Sellstrom and Smashing Mike?
Absolutely. You can see the tutelage of Jack Sellstrom and Joseph Connors in Riley Nova every single match. You are absolutely correct.
This night could still end, by the way, with Joseph Connors as PEW World Champion. His shot at Jason Joshua is coming up next.
Of course.
Hang on, Nova with the don't look down. And I think you can count to 100.
That is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen.
Nova, your winner, in dominant fashion here. Unfortunately, toxic masculinity paying off. Riley Nova taking umbrage with what he saw as the attempts of the Invisible Man to embarrass him and made him pay a price. Wait, hang on, Sellstrom's out here now. Sellstrom's back out here. Sellstrom, I think he's telling Nova to go back. He needs to finish him. Nova's done more than enough already. Nova's back in the ring. Invisible Man has no idea. Referee getting shoved out of the way. Now he's choking him with his own cape, for God's sake. Got Invisible Man. Can't get any air in his body here. Riley Nova's trying to do permanent damage to the Invisible Man. Shove on the referee. He's already assaulted the ring announcer. We've seen Riley Nova do some bad things, but this is despicable. The version of Riley Nova we've seen tonight, hideous. And Jack Sellstrom is the one who's egging him on. Talk about falling in with the wrong crowd. Riley Nova, already a very angry young man, but now under the influence of Sellstrom and Joseph Connors. This is a dark side to Riley Nova that I don't know we have seen before. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this from Riley Nova. And we know who's to blame. His mentors, Sellstrom and Connors.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up one more time for the Invisible Man.
usual.
Are you ready for your main event? Wait a minute. It appears we need another commentator.
Oh no.
And who else better, tell me when I'm lying, for someone who is an award-winning podcaster, an award-winning children's author, a television star, a theatre star, a former wrestling champion, and owner of PEW, the Prestige. Here to see Jason Joshua lose. Here to see Jason Joshua run out here like a homeless Teletubby and lose his PEW World Championship to Greg or better, Joseph Connors. That's Dave how Tottenham did earlier.
Hello.
Hi Dave, how did Tottenham get on earlier?
Not relevant.
Oh, I can't wait for this one.
Nice to see our company owners supportive of our champion, by the way.
I made Jason Joshua who he is.
Oh, really?
Did you know Jason Joshua before PEW? No.
So you get the credit, not him. Not him for rising to the top, being a world champion.
He tried to take on the world too much.
We'll see if it's too much. He's defied the odds time and time again. We are eagerly awaiting the arrival of the first of our two competitors in this PEW World Championship match.
Red for better.
What is this? Connors wants the intro done again. Is he happy this time? It's ridiculous. Just announce him. That's the way things are going tonight. Ring announcers are running scared.
Well, these people just don't deserve his presence.
Have him forfeit then. Jason Joshua can walk out of here as champion.
Third time's a charm.
I was saying earlier, this man's fingerprints are all over PEW in this new year, and the actions of both Jack Sellstrom and Riley Nova. Joseph Connors' return to PEW in recent months has been a game changer, and in my view, not for the better.
We've had two championships change hands tonight, Dave. I think it's got to be a hat-trick, but it has to be a hat-trick.
Much as I don't like agreeing with you, I do think that this is one of the fiercest challenges that Jason Joshua has ever faced. Joseph Connors, one of the most respected, one of the most feared men, one of the most feared competitors, not just in British wrestling, but in all of the wrestling world. And for good reason, he has been there and done it. All around the world. Very few who play mind games at the level of Joseph Connors. Reveling in antagonizing this crowd.
Oh, give me a break.
You're pretty much the only person in the building who isn't pleased to see our champion, by the way. Here he comes! Big Daddy Unicorn!
His opponent, he is your
Well, for pretty much everyone except the Prestige, it was a heartwarming moment when Jason Joshua finally claimed that World Championship last year. Since then, the PEW fans have helped him ride to victory after victory. But will he start 2025 on the losing end? Because Joseph Connors, as we've said, may pose the biggest threat to his title reign that Jason Joshua has yet faced.
But like you said, this is last year, okay? It doesn't even bother me that once again Jason Joshua's won PEW Wrestler of the Year as voted by these fans. This is 2025 now. It's time, out with the old and in with the new.
Won it twice in 3 years. You would think you might pay attention to that as company owner. Maybe give the man a little more respect, but apparently that's not in your DNA. Here we go then. Jason Joshua handing over that World Championship belt.
Come on, Jason!
Is it for the last time?
Yes. In the corner to my left, the challenger, representing Bread for...
Oh, not again.
This announcer just isn't doing justice for Joseph Connors.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the corner to my left, the challenger, representing Bread for Better, world-traveled wrestling superstar, Joseph Connors!
That's right.
Sit down.
Just sit down. Look, this is what we want, wrestling royalty.
Connors just staring out. Someone in the audience is getting a little bit unsettling.
In the corner to my right, he defeated Riley Nova to win the PEW World Championship.
And why is that relevant?
He is your phenomenal elite wrestling world champion, Big Daddy Unicorn, Jason
Joshua with that sticking out of the tongue and a cheeky smile towards Joseph Connors, indicating that the world champion is not afraid of Connors. Can Jason Joshua defy the odds again here in the main event of Full Circle? Bell rings, we're underway.
Here we go.
I can tell from the expectation in your tone of voice that you are fully anticipating a title change here.
You know both of these guys, David Bradshaw, and you know that Joseph Connors is just in a different league to Jason
Here's
Joshua.
what I know. Joseph Connors is a world-class wrestler, certainly. But Jason Joshua has shown a level of desire, a level of heart, a level of staying power, quite frankly, that I think we rarely get to see in this world. Maybe he deserves a little bit more respect than you're giving him.
People seem to forget that Jason Joshua disrespected me way before I disrespected Jason
So
Joshua.
two wrongs make a right. That's mature. Connors isn't, or rather Joshua is inviting Connors back into the ring.
Athletic ability advice from you is the day I take dental advice from that guy over there.
Remember, if you are just joining us, one of those two title changes tonight saw Freya Rose on her debut, the #1 student of Joseph Connors.
What a win.
PEW Women's Champion under highly contentious circumstances, but nonetheless, if Connors were to win the Men's World Championship here, what a start that would be for this group that claim they are bred for better. Connors and Sellstrom, Riley Nova, both of whom have, I think, disgraced themselves this evening.
What, by winning?
I assume there's going to be consequences for Riley Nova's assault on the ring announcer, by the way.
Riley Nova was here to address the people, his people, okay? He was interrupted by someone that you like to pretend not to see when it suits you, but now that he's got this let's get the violin out, he got hurt, let's all feel sorry for the
Invisible Man. I'm talking about Mike Angers.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, you didn't see that. How convenient. Invisible Man had a rough night. Joseph Connors maybe having a rough night here at the hands of Jason Joshua. The power is way back up in this test of strength. Both men having to exert a huge amount of energy early in the contest. This game of one-upmanship here. Joshua hooking his leg behind the knee of Connors, but he wasn't able to stay there for long. He's nonetheless got to a vertical base, trying to bend the fingers here of the challenger. Connors lifted up here by the powerful world champion. Connors taken down, retreating to the ring apron.
Smart, don't let Jason Joshua get that momentum, get these people riled up and do the whole big daddy with the corn stick that they do all the time. It's let Connors control the match.
Control the match by running away, as he just did.
By dictating the pace.
Oh, I see. All part of the game plan, eh? There's a side headlock from Joshua. They're backed into the ropes. And no doubt Connors will be outraged if this isn't an immediate break. Oh, in fact, he'll get a cheap shot in. A cheap shot from Connors, the elbow. Now Connors, the boot in here, in the corner. The referee was trying to tell Connors to bring it out of the corner. He got a pretty blunt response there from the challenger. Connors bringing his body weight down on the lower back. Strikes to Joshua again. The referee is trying to say you can't have it in the ropes. You've got to give the man some space. Sends it to the ropes this time. There's an uppercut from Joshua. Headbutt into the abdomen. Knee to the face. Scoops him up. Drops him on his front. Joshua will go to the ropes. That low drop kick taking Connors out.
That's okay. Like I say, dictating the pace.
Yeah, it's all going really perfectly to plan, isn't it, for Joseph Connors? Great combo there from Joshua.
And look at this student respecting her mentor here, coming to see that he's okay. Freya Rose reminding
Just
Connors.
trying to get a closer view, eh?
Of course.
Funny that, now Connors can't possibly just do this on his own.
Just moral support.
Side headlock there, and at least an attempt at one from Joshua. Joshua able to send Connors down with a shoulder block. Leapfrog from Connors. And for the hip toss was Jason Joshua. In the end, he sends Connors over the top rope to the floor. What possible reason does Freya Rose have to be out here?
She is just returning the favour. Connors supported her through the biggest win of her career, and now she's here to support Connors, the same way that he supported her.
Connors didn't support her. Connors helped her cheat.
I didn't see that.
Having a particularly unobservant night, aren't you? Joshua sent into the ring post. Connors, with the help from the distraction of the new women's champion, having his way here now with Jason Joshua. Sends him again into the ring post. He's got Joshua's
Get that
ring jacket.
crap out of here.
Connors picking Joshua up. Going to continue this assault, but he can't keep it out of the ring forever. Connors is smart enough to know you can only win the title inside the ring, pinfall or submission. And in the end is why he rolls Joshua back into the ring. Connors burying the knee right in the thoracic part of the spine. The crucifix pin here, trying to force those shoulders down. Joshua had enough left to kick out. Connors will send Joshua to the ropes. Takes him down with a clothesline.
Big clothesline.
Stop clapping. Commentator, not a cheerleader. knee buried into the back now. Chin lock on Joshua. Joshua being worn down here by Joseph Connors.
Ref Dan needs to stop this, just like he stopped Smashing Mike's match. He needs to stop this one, man.
It's been, unfortunately, a pretty dominant night for Connors and his allies so far. Victory, as you say, by stoppage. Jack Sellstrom over Smashing Mike. Decisive win rolling over the Invisible Man. Now a sidewalk slam from Connors, who hooks both legs, and Joshua just about stays in this main event. As you alluded to a few minutes ago, a new internet champion tonight as well, 4D, winning that scramble match.
Highly deserved.
It's been an eventful evening here at Full Circle. We are not done yet. Connors just that elbow right between the eyes. Now Connors will look for a snap suplex. Perfectly delivered.
That could be it.
Joshua landed on the back of his head and still on instinct maybe, able to kick out, but Connors, I think now we can say, is dictating the pace.
These people are slowly, trying to will Jason Joshua on, but I think they're getting sick of him, just like everyone else is.
Is there any evidence of that, except in your own head? No. Joshua with the uppercut. Now Connors reversing the Irish whip. Joshua though ducks the clothesline attempt but couldn't miss the elbow. Joshua doing his best to hang in here with Connors. It's a cover the 2 count for Connors. We do get the impression at the moment that Joseph Connors is inching ever closer to becoming the next world champion.
You see, what really annoys me is that these fans should be really thanking me that they've got people like Joseph Connors, Riley Nova, upcoming talent like Freya Rose there and 4D in this promotion. Whether they believe it or not, I know what's best for them more than they do. These fans.
You're a real hero. Look at this choke. Look at this. Yeah, that's the kind of women's champion we've got, choking the world champion Jason Joshua behind the referee's back. Connors getting unfair advantage there. She'll try and capitalise on the body slam into the side press, and it's a 2 count again for Joseph Connors. Look how Connors has expertly taken the fans out of this by just continuously wearing down Jason Joshua. The ovation for Joshua when he came out here was almost deafening, but it is very, very hushed in here now.
You could hear a pin drop because it's inevitable. Everyone knows that Joseph Connors is in another league.
As you say that, Joshua fighting back. Another clothesline though from Connors, quickly putting paid to any momentum that Jason Joshua was building.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Referee Danny Marks is checking if Joshua wants to give up, which I assume is a rhetorical question because Jason Joshua is not going to voluntarily surrender that world championship. And I saw earlier on Jack Sellstrom had to essentially knock Smashing Mike out before he could win that match.
And these fans are partly to blame for that. I mean, Mike could have tapped out, took the loss earlier, and he's ended up probably more hurt than he needed to be.
Unfortunately, there's the part about blaming the fans, but the part about Smashing Mike maybe could have given himself a little bit of breathing room earlier on might be true. Smashing Mike doesn't understand the word quit, nor does Jason Joshua, who's taking it to Connors here. They are chopping each other in the chest as an elbow. Now Joshua sent to the ropes. Shoulder block. Connors goes down, a headbutt. It's inadvertent. Referee's not going to call this.
That one's inadvertent. Okay, that one's inadvertent, Dave.
You saw that plain as day. Joshua landing in an unfortunate position there from Joseph Connors' perspective. Unlike Connors or Freya Rose, I think most of us could give Jason Joshua the benefit of the doubt brought up a little bit of credit over time. I'd say the same for the challenger. Knee right to the temple of Joseph Connors, who's on jelly legs here. Taken off his legs onto his back. Joshua drops his body weight with that second rope senton.
Come on, Connors. Compose yourself.
Joshua again dropping that body weight, this time in the corner. Connors has got trouble here. Joshua yanks him up, gets him down with a power slam. He didn't get all of it, but did he get enough? No. Freya Rose looking increasingly anxious at ringside.
Well, like you said.
I was going to say, you're looking pretty anxious too.
Well, like you said, Connors has been doing such a good job wearing Jason Joshua down. That's why he didn't get all of that trademark power slam there.
Connors going to the ropes, gets caught. There's an Olympic slam from Jason Joshua. Joshua to retain the title. No, just. Connors got the right shoulder up. That was a close run thing though. Joshua nearly again finding a way to win. Connors catches him as he was climbing the top rope there. Headbutt from Joshua. Joshua up top. Connors dive towards him. Joshua with the shoulder roll. He's going to get caught here by Connors.
New champ.
Dumped on his back. Your prediction was wrong. It's not a new champ. It's a kick out on 2.5 from Jason Joshua. Once again, Jason Joshua finds himself embroiled in a main event war with his world championship at stake. Connors was what he was trying to do there, trying to pick him up, couldn't get him. Lung blow up from Joshua. Joshua has him up. Shoved to the rope and gets caught into the backbreaker. Here's a roll up from Connors. Joshua rolls through into a DDT, no wasted motion whatsoever from Connors. Joshua still able to kick out, and this world title match remains alive for now.
I think for the first time in Jason Joshua's title reign, these fans are starting to doubt him.
That's wishful thinking on your part.
I feel the anxiety.
Oh, there's anxiety. Doesn't mean there isn't belief. Connors trying to set up Joshua, but Joshua powers out with the backdrop. Joshua tries to catch him in the corner. Connors moved out of the way. Hits him in the midsection. Ends up on the shoulders of Joshua. Joshua takes him down. The pin here from Joshua. Connors just gets out. You see Joshua striking the mat, getting the fans to clap along, feeding him that energy that he might need to get across the line here against Joseph Connors. Looking for the curb stomp, a move that he has used in the past to win matches. Hold on a second.
More moral support.
Look who's here, moral support. Riley Nova getting taken down with a roll up. Well, Connors can steal it. Connors can steal it. Thank God for that. Joshua kicked out. Connors again. Connors this time. Wait, this time. That's how Freya Rose won the women's title. The counter. Kick out. Almost happened twice in one night. Connors almost collides with Nova. Headbutt. A headbutt from Joshua. Curb stomp. He got him. The pin here. And he wins it. Jason Joshua remains the world champion. Prestige is storming off. He's storming off. Happy New Year, by the way. Jason Joshua surviving the interference from Freya Rose, the interference from Riley Nova, the mind games of Joseph Connors, and somehow Big Daddy Unicorn finds a way to start 2025 in the way he ended 2024. Still your PEW World Champion. Jason Joshua will march into reckoning the next time we're with you, January 25th in Kyneton. Still the world champion. Back to the drawing board for bread for better as Joseph Connors, Riley Nova, Freya Rose have to regroup. Jason Joshua gets it done in the main event of Full Circle.